This week's episode of the award-winning Here For It podcast is brought to you by Hairlines.
Sorry, Safari.
There are $10,000 hairlines out there, and how does that fall out after you pay $10,000 for it? Like, this should be a lifetime warranty.
LeBron got one.
If I spend $10,000
Tiger got one.
on my hairline, your hairline, anybody's hairline, the shit better never fall out.
Safari, what happened?
I don't understand.
Oh my God.
Nicki Minaj, do you need to
Filed it.
call it like fraud? Like call the credit card company back and be like, I did not authorize this charge.
Call Bank of America.
Because the nigga is still bald and I'm $10,000 poor. I don't understand.
Local credit union.
I don't understand.
And the bank be like, well, sir, we have to wait until the charge posts. Bitch, it posted on March the 14th, 2018. It's been 4 months and his hairline is not together.
More like 2015, 2016, because she ain't been fucking him that long.
Ma'am, can you pull up the old records?
I don't know where they do that at. I mean, I could have drew his hairline in if she was going to give me $10,000 and it was not going to be permanent. If you don't know what I'm talking about, obviously I'm talking about Nicki Minaj and Safari beefing on Twitter, and it was absolutely glorious.
Ridiculous.
All the above. I died when she said that his hair fell out because God does not like ugly.
She said you and Tiger both when they had the procedure, but his stick and yours didn't. Why? Because God don't like ugly. And Safari brought up, we're going to talk about that later.
Sure. Right. It doesn't matter. The album came out, and the album came out earlier than expected, and she is hyping the fuck out of it. I like the strategy. I can see the strategy. I believe it. Mm-hmm. You know, if it didn't, it's not doing as well as she'd like it to. Mm-hmm. Start some beef. Yeah. Like, that's what everybody else does. Why not?
The dude that made Mariah Lynn on Love and Hip Hop popular. Let's beef for him.
She's beefing with everyone.
Queen Radio tuned in Thursday. I don't want to hear about your beef with DJ Self. What?
She's beefing with Jessica Dime. Like, who the fuck is looking up Jessica? Half the people that know who Nicki Minaj is don't know who the fuck Jessica Dime is. And she's beefing with Jessica Dime. Why?
Love and Hip Hop LA.
And Jessica Dime just got a brand new ass baby at home. She's nursing like
Cardi B's sister, apparently.
She's nursing ass shots that she just got redone. Whoopsie. Nikki, no.
My name is Ronald Matters. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters, and of course, RonaldMatters.com.
I am the Superman, TheeSupaman, aka the Booty Bandit.
Oh wow.
BKA Sissy Lannister of the House of Martell, also Mahershala Ali's future husband. Wow. And baby daddy / baby mama.
Wow. This week's episode is brought to you by Rumperjack. Prices start at $39.99 and the reviews are better than reading comments on Industry on Blast. Lord knows, Just Hilarious called them out today. Go to rumperjack.com and enter promo code what's your name, girl?
Here for it pod.
Here for it. And get 20% off right now. Rumperjack's material quality is superb. Their fit is spectacular. And if you have any questions, you can exchange your romper within 10 days. Again, go to rumperjack.com and enter promo code here for 20% off right now. What's our icebreaker this week?
Our icebreaker this week ties to our icebreaker last week. So last week we talked about gay clubs closing down.
Oh.
Yeah. And so in moving forward with that, if you owned your own gay club, what would you name it?
Oh. Where would it be? Because the city is important.
Absolutely. I agree.
Where would I want to open a gay club? Because, the environment has to want the gay club. So
woo! Woo! That's a whole nother subject.
I love my Memphis sisters, but they
do not do it there.
The mindset is of the people there.
She gonna close in 6 months if you open it there.
We like Benji though. We claim we want classy, but in Memphis we want Benji, girl. We want Benji. So let me see, where would I open my gay club? But I also don't want to open it in a place like Miami because Miami is like, I can't compete with Echo. If I can't compete with Space, which is open to like 6, 8 a.m. and has all the functions and the things and the foam and the fire and the rescindable roof, and I'm just like, ooh, bitch, I don't got all that budget as a beginner.
But Space is not gay all year round. Space is only gay.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying so like Memphis wants Benji and Miami wants Shocks and Gags. So where would I open? That's really important before I know what to name it. Let's see. I live for St. Louis. It is also as Benji as Memphis. And I tell the story all the time about how I went to the club and it was $4. So for Pride, I thought it was going to be at least $10. And the club was still like $4. And I paid for everybody to get in with a $20. I just felt so accomplished with that.
Was that like on the same street where the Arch is and it's like the other gay clubs?
Because we stayed around the corner from it.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that we always go to. I don't know the name of it right now, but shout out to St. Louis. I will open a gay club in St. Louis because I would still need it to be rich in myself because I need a place to play my Cash Doll, my City Girls. I mean, like, that's how I know I'm having a good time. And if I hear that, I might buy a round of shots for everybody in the club right now.
Come on, club owner.
So I would like to make sure my type of music is playing in my club. And I would name it... Wow, this is the Icebreaker. I done spent 20 minutes. Let's see. St. Louis. What would I name my gay club? I would say the Arch, but that's just so cheesy. I'm sure there's like a sandwich shop in St. Louis named the Arch. That's why
the Arch can mean something different. Though.
And I'm like, can I put an SM instead of a TM? Like, it's not a trademark, but it's like a subsidiary of.
They're thinking like the arch of this, and then the gay arch is obviously
the arch of the
bottom,
or either the curve of the. So I would like name it like the Arch, St. Louis. It just sounds real. Bam. That's my idea.
I see the business plan for that. Work that out.
Thank you.
Write that down.
Hey, and y'all don't steal my idea. Well, y'all can have it, because I ain't got no money. So, what city? Because the city's important.
Okay, yeah. I'll start with the city. So I will start with 2.
Okay.
One, obviously, I like international locales. So I would put another one in Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah.
Because Puerto Rico does not have as many gay clubs as it really should.
Oh, especially now.
And, we have a lot of U.S. travelers that go to Puerto Rico because they don't have passports and don't want to do the whole full international thing, but want to feel international.
Customs be wearing me thin.
Right. And so my first choice would be Puerto Rico in the middle of San Juan, probably outside of Old San Juan. Mm-hmm. My second choice would be probably Houston.
Okay.
Houston has a very vibrant black gay scene.
Hearing that.
But it could always use one more club, like something just a little bit different than Houston, like someone that's an outsider bringing, DC/New York vibes, maybe even Dominican vibes to Houston, and being something different. So either Houston or San Juan, locations. The name of my club is going to be Community Bottom.
That's too long for a gay club.
Community
Bottom. You
Bottom.
can't even get that name on Instagram. Is that name available on Instagram?
If it's not, it will be. Community Bottom is a place that everyone can come.
Not my sisters. Leave my sisters alone.
Community Bottom is a club that everyone is welcome and everyone can
Everybody
come.
Gonna come.
Everybody can come, and so that's my business pitch, and I think that should be the next gay club. And don't steal my fucking intellectual property, bitches.
Come on.
The word of the day today is scoliosexual.
Who?
Scoliosexual. SKOLIO sexual.
I was going to try, but okay.
SEXUAL. Scoliosexual. It's an adjective being primarily sexually, romantically, or emotionally attracted to transgender, genderqueer, transsexual, or non-binary people. The best example of it is Evan Peters from Pose.
Yeah.
So Pose is gone right now. We're probably not going to see it for a little while, but I want to keep it alive. And and remind you of the people that we saw on Pose. And so Evan Peters' character, the white yuppie,
he worked for Donald Trump.
Person that worked for Donald Trump that was in love with Angel, was not able to really reconcile why he had feelings for Angel or why he was sexually attracted to Angel. But there's a term for it, and it's scoliosexual. It's people that are actually sexually and emotionally attached to people that are genderqueer, transgender, blah, 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 all of the above that I previously mentioned, and don't know why. And so there's an actual term for it. And so even though we saw it on TV and, you know, we knew that these people existed, there's a term for these people, and it's scoliosexual, and that's the word of the day. WERD, word of the day.
So we have 2 new Apple Podcast reviews. I know Hot Topics is next, but I'm just really happy that we got 2 iTunes reviews. Shout out to Jay Tamir, who left us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and says, "So, Ronald Matters gets weekly texts from me saying how I need my fix. And I am here to say each week, Hereford Podcast gives me the exact laugh and drive to push through that I need. I am glad these two young active in gay rights culture, that's not a complete sentence, and the community have formed this informative and fun show. Keep up the good work."
Ronald Matters is not young, but okay. Thank you very much.
Wow, you are very grand dame, and I'm very Giselle. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We not even. All right. Cool.
The second review is from JP Roman on Apple Podcasts, and it's a 5-star review, and the title of it is "Props Due" with 3 clapping hands like this. Props due. And it says, "Great LGBTQ plus of color podcast. I don't agree with everything you guys say, especially Martell, but I enjoy listening regardless." So thank you so much for that positive review of me, Jay Tamir, and that negative associated, I perceive it as negative, associated connotation for Martell. So I'm innocent and cute and young, which you're hating on. And yeah, stay mad at that.
What's his name again?
JP_Roman. We love you here at Airport Podcast. And thanks for your review.
I was going to say something else. So
Hot Topics time. And I hope you're going to talk about Danity Kane getting back together.
Nobody's talking about that.
Okay, next subject then. All right.
Nobody's talking about that at all. And so as we prefaced at the beginning, Nicki Minaj has dropped her album. We talked about it on the previous episode and saying we were basically going to be listening to Sweetener next Friday.
Yeah. We're days away. Moments away. Hello.
And so we're still going to be listening to Sweetener Friday, apparently, because Queen has already come out.
Watch my Instagram. I'm going to be a target.
And we've already listened to Queen. And
we went back to Invasion of Privacy.
I did. I'm not even saying all of that. Oh. I went back to Toni Braxton's Sex and Cigarettes.
Child, so, I know. Please. Right.
So, thank you, Nicki Minaj, for dropping this. But no, thank you.
People were saying that it could be 2 albums. There was a 10 song and then like a 9. They want to give her the R&B treatment. Put the other 9 songs they did like on.
Oh, like Drake? Like Monica, like Drake Scorpion?
Like Monica came out with like 9-track album. And it's cute for R&B right now because that's what they give the R&B girls. So like of the rap part of Nicki Minaj's album, like 2 or 3 songs that you were feeling, definitely.
LLC and Barbie Dreams.
I feel like there was one more. The one with Future. I really liked that she opened that song. And then after that, Future went on, and then she came back at the end. I was like, okay, well, they're going on tour.
I mean, other girls are going up for it on the internet with the challenge. That's the good form
that's
challenge.
That good form song.
Right.
I love the beat. Son, I got good form, plus it's good for him, and then something. I like the chorus. The verse is...
All right.
I guess I'm supposed to be busy twerking, but I don't twerk, so... What am I supposed to do?
Isn't there a birthday video of you twerking?
Wow. First of all, there's a joke of a birthday video of me twerking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I won't remind anybody of that. But anyway, Queen came out.
Yeah.
and it really should have been named Princess.
They said it did like 49,000, 72,000.
55? No, it did 55.
50 something. I don't know.
It did 55 in pure sales, and then like online sales. Of course,
know.
she blew that shit out the water because
the 15-year-olds.
Not even. I'm not even gonna do all of that because I feel like, I mean, she's like a huge fucking artist, so of course, whatever the fuck she puts out is going to sell because she has so many fans already. It could just be her fucking saying A B C D E F G, and it's going to sell. And even me, I'm a Nicki fan. I'm not a Nicki stan.
You got all the albums except for this one.
I don't have this one. I'm not gonna buy this one.
No. Oh, you're not?
No.
Gift idea. I know what you get for Christmas. It'll be on sale by the time your birthday gets.
It would be a bad gift. Please give it to me with a receipt. But this album, again, like for it to be called Queen, like I feel like she could have named any of her other albums Queen, and I'd be like, I believe that. Like this does not seem like Queen to me. This seems like Court Jester. It seems like maybe Princess. Like maybe I work for the castle, but not I'm the queen of the castle. This is not giving me I'm the queen of the castle.
According to his Daily Double, Queen will move 135,000 to 150,000 equivalent album units in the first week. Of that amount, Hits Daily Double reports 45,000 to 55,000 will be pure sales. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what
that's
I
a
said.
report
55.
from Complex.com. I like Complex. They follow rap real good.
Yeah, no, they're definitely one of the traits to follow. And obviously it's not going to do amazingly well.
It's the lowest of her career according to Complex.com.
Yeah, and I mean it shows, it reflects. I wish it was better, but it's not. So cool.
Scorpion by Drake moved 732,000 copies its first week. Wow.
And I like that almost less. So I don't know.
There was a tweet that said like Drake released an album of him half singing, half rap, and it was with 25 tracks, and it was, the hottest thing since Hot Water Cornbread. Shout out to the South. But Nicki Minaj released a 19-track album of her doing the same thing, and we're like, oh my gosh, this album is too long. Well, all of us don't appreciate Nicki Minaj's singing. So I mean, like,
are there anybody that does? Is it
Pills and Potions was on the charts somewhere, probably at the bottom, close to the end. To fly.
In other musical news, Kanye West has proven that he is a fraud.
'Cause I don't need no frauds. Nicki Minaj carried on to the next story. Hey. This new album ain't, but these old hits.
Alrighty. Kanye West is giving interviews for whatever the fuck reason right now. I'm like,
why are you here?
I don't know why he is, but he did an interview with Jimmy Kimmel the other day, and
ABCTs.
Jimmy Kimmel asked him about his recent support of Donald Trump, and he was caught like he had like 7 dicks in his mouth and could not answer no questions. Jimmy Kimmel had to go to break because he couldn't answer why he was supporting Donald Trump.
But when he was asked about porn, Kanye West was like, oh yeah, I love my Pornhub. I be looking on blacks and the interracial videos. And then Jimmy Kimmel was like, oh, because it reminds you of you and your wife. And then Kanye and Jimmy shared a laugh. But then when it comes to, Kanye, why are you out here? And like this man clearly not even just black people, brown people, which are a lot of your fans. And Kanye just like sat there silent.
Yeah, that was basically his reaction as well.
What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on this? How does that make you feel?
Well, no, it made me feel exactly how I said. Like he is an absolute fraud. He actually was defrauding the black people that follow him and the black fans that he has for credibility with a president that does not give a fuck about him, that does not give a fuck about his fans, that does not give a fuck about black people. And he was stupid in thinking that he was going to get anything out of it. Like Kim Kardashian got at least one black woman freed. What the fuck did you get out of standing next to the bitch? You didn't get anything out of standing next to the president of the United States but embarrassed. That's all you got out of it.
So, Kim Kardashian has done interviews since she's met with the president, and people have asked her, so like, do you feel like you are legitimizing Donald Trump? You have such a big online presence. And even Kim K was like, I feel like my husband legitimized him. I'm like, so your whole wife, who you were doing this whole shenanigan and stunt for, so she could get a meeting with him, so she could accomplish her goal of releasing the girl from Memphis. Shout out to the lady who got released from Memphis. So Kanye West was doing all those stunts and shenanigans, so Kim could get the meeting with Donald. But then afterwards, his own wife is like, I ain't legitimizing Trump. Kanye did. Go away from me with this.
Well, they're passing the buck, and it lands with both of them because you shouldn't even be associating yourself with him at this point. If you have seen no other greater example, take the example of the pastors that took the fucking picture with his ass that now have nothing to say.
Don't speak their names. What are their names? But don't speak them.
Yeah, we talked about them on a previous episode.
What are their names?
But anybody black standing next to Donald Trump trying to gain credibility is going to lose. I was absolutely here for Jimmy Kimmel airing Kanye West the fuck out. Because he was asking him and reminding him about his previous comments about George Bush. Mm-hmm. Doesn't care for black people or don't like black people. Mm-hmm. And that was the Kanye West that we all knew and loved. But now all of a sudden you think that Trump does? Mm-hmm. Like, how? Where? On what planet? How in the fuck do you think that George Bush didn't care for black people and Donald Trump does? And so I was absolutely here for Jimmy Kimmel clearing him the fuck out. Next.
Ooh, child.
Yeah.
Together.
Y'all's favorite. Y'all's.
How you spell that?
W apostrophe.
It's a W in there.
Oh wait, no, not W. Y. Oh. Y apostrophe ALLS. Y'all's.
Okay.
Y'all's favorite HBO show has come back.
Whose?
Y'all's. Insecure has returned for, is it season 3? Yeah, season 3. And y'all took to the internet and everyone watched, and I was so excited to see y'all happy and united.
We're proud of Molly.
I'm proud that Issa Rae is getting this check from HBO.
We're proud of Lawrence.
But that's
finding a seat, because Lord knows he needed to find one.
No,
I'm not Lawrence Hive like you. You're Lawrence Hive. I don't know. I'm proud of Daniel opening the season with his cake, bitch.
Daniel was extremely sexy.
He was like, "Oh, Lawrence gone, but I got something to show y'all. Show and tell. It's a new week."
I feel like Lawrence had a better stroke, but whatever.
I do. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to sound gay.
I just.
It was just very Pound Town.
Who was?
Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel didn't seem to like have like the person that he was fucking in his mind. Like he was just trying to get a nut like in 5 minutes, and that's understandable if someone's on your couch listening to you fuck someone else.
Yeah, because you're doing it to be petty.
Also,
did you know I was here last night?
Also. And so if you're trying to nut in 5 minutes, yeah, you might fuck her like a rabbit. I understand that completely. And whereas when Lawrence was fucking Banker Girl, he was about to make that girl marry him the next day. She was like, she had to be feeling them strokes. Child. She had to be feeling them strokes for like 2 weeks after that. I can envision it, and I wasn't even there. I wasn't even having sex with anyone in the room, and I can envision it. And so I know she still has it in her memory. Fully in her memory. Anyway,
wow, the main point, claiming somebody else's dick memories.
Anyway, the main point is...
I'm so shamed right now.
You also are
Do you care that I'm shamed?
No, you're also from Memphis. And so people from Memphis say I'm so shamed, and that's not...
I wouldn't even open the club.
A sentence structure?
I'm so embarrassed. Wow.
That's not a sentence structure? So, all right. Unfortunately, I'm not here for the season premiere of Insecure.
Oh, so fuck Molly and her setting boundaries and.
Sorry, I was not impressed. Season 1 and season 2, I really liked it. It seemed really groundbreaking. I saw something that
you didn't like the wig on her white coworker. What did you not like? I mean, they upped the budget.
I did not like that it was purely for the entertainment of straight black women.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It was no longer a story that followed so many other stories that did not involve a straight black woman.
Okay.
And so eliminating the Lawrence story, even though I am Lawrence Hive, eliminated the vertical where there was someone that just wasn't even in Issa's sphere that had a story. And all of a sudden we're now just deleting characters because, oh, this is Issa's ex. I'm like, well, Issa also she wasn't Molly's friend for a while either, but we didn't delete her. We also are not deleting Tasha. Like, these are people that are important to the story, and all of a sudden we are deleting people from the story and focusing just on the straight black woman perspective. And I didn't like it. And I think that, yes, straight black women need to be highlighted because they aren't so many times, but the whole fucking show was straight black womanism. And cool, if I was a straight black woman, I would go up for it and would love it, but I'm not a straight black woman and I'm not going up for it and I'm not loving it and I'm absolutely not here for it.
Can you cite one moment that you liked from it?
Daniel's ass.
So you didn't enjoy the fight in the back seat with the Capri Suns?
Nope, didn't care. No, I just I was so lost in why are they cutting something from the show that is so organic to the show? Why are they focusing just on Issa's life? Like, even in the very last episode of last season, they showed you was it like a week in Molly's life, a week in Lawrence's life, a week in Issa's life. And so for them to separate the whole last episode into 3 parts of 3 separate people, why is there only 2 now? Like, we don't even really see like Molly's full journey. Like, we only see Molly saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be direct with you, Dro. I can only give my pussy up sometimes. Give me my key back." You gave the nigga your key in the first place. He didn't steal it. So I don't know. Hopefully in the coming episodes I will be more in congruence with it, but right now I'm not. Sorry.
I really appreciate it. I can see how Molly and Dro are like childhood friends, and it developed its way into a sexual relationship. And she identified that she needed to set boundaries. It's also the first week, so she wasn't successful in her execution because when he called and wanted to go out and congratulate on her new digs, something happened that I'm like, well, girl, I know that I'm supposed to be like careful with my digs, but like I would also love free margaritas and to have fun. And he knows.
And he's 6'8" and Dominican-ish and light skin, and his dick is good. 6'8". And his dick is good, and he eat the pussy, so I might go out with him.
And he called his wife. Well, his wife called him, and he still says, "Yeah, I'm still at Molly's." And like the sun wasn't even. I don't know if it was a cloudy day where they were recording this, but the sun wasn't even up yet. And the wife called, and he said, "Yeah, I'm still at Molly's," and hung up the phone. I was kind of perturbed that she chose that moment to cite. They're like, "Hey, nigga, we need boundaries." But I was appreciative of that. I really enjoyed seeing Issa do Lyft duties because, I mean, like, a lot of people are driving Uber right now in between jobs, working at jobs that don't pay child what the rent is due. I enjoyed seeing Issa sleep on somebody's couch rent-free and struggle with finding the... I don't know. Like, it was really weird because I've done that for a short period of time when I lived here. When I first got here, and I was like, ooh, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but like I don't like everything that's going on. And I'm sure as millennials and people in our 20s and 30s, we always move or go explore and just like are not always comfortable with everything that goes on, but we're grateful for the opportunity. I enjoyed a lot of those different things, and I found a lot of relatability in it. So I don't know. I guess our opinions are different. Yeah.
Dope. Again, I really feel like the show has done so much better. It's done better in previous seasons. And I was really let down by this episode. Again, hopefully future episodes will get better, but right now
you want more of the other characters to come into it.
It wasn't even as funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't even as
drama.
funny.
It was a bit
it was not even as funny. Like other episodes, I'm like, oh my god, that was so ingenious. Like, of course,
the music was still good though. The music was really good. I enjoyed the music. It was wretched.
I don't know. It just didn't give me what I was hoping for after waiting for a fucking year.
Okay.
Like, I waited a year, and this is all you had to do, Issa?
All right, we're going to give it like 3 more episodes. We're going to find...
Possibly.
What else is going on?
Last but not least, because...
Oh, but what about the new show, Kevin? Because, like, last year they had that show where Michael J. White, who follows me on Twitter, said that he hates slavery.
Yes. And so I did like that aspect that they replaced that, but I liked the previous one because it mirrored Scandal.
Yeah, Regina Hall was.
Really it mirrored Scandal, and so I like that. But this I kind of like because it mirrors Martin. I think that's what it closely mirrors. Mm-hmm. Like she referenced something about living single on Twitter, but I was like, no, it more resembles Martin than living single. But whatever. She's the writer. I'm not. So cool on that as well.
So you said last but not least.
Last but not least. I'm so conflicted with this story because I love both parties involved and I don't know which side to take. My white gay sister brethren said some shit that he probably should not have said. And I don't know where. I don't know. Because
I don't know where you're going with this.
I know you don't, but I'm about to tell it. Sam Smith, like one of the most prolific songwriters, singers of the late 2000s to me. As a LGBT person himself, sometimes I can find no wrong, but I found wrong in this.
Is this about to be the...
it's about to be a lie. It's about to be a lie. He was on a cruise with...
The Weeknd?
Adam, no.
He was on the cruise with somebody.
No. Adam, the girl from... shit, damn, I can't think of her. And
Adam Levine from Maroon 5?
No. Adam Lambert. Fuck.
Yep, the gay girl. It's a gay girl.
Both of them are gay girls, white gay girls. No shade, but white gay girls.
They're white
and I like both of their music. I love Adam Lambert's voice. Adam Lambert has like the voice of the angel. He hasn't done anything recently that I like, but whatever.
Yep.
But I love both of them.
And they were on a cruise, and they were like on Instagram Live or something. What they were on?
They were on the internet, and they should not have been.
Yeah, they were on something.
When you have as much money as Sam Smith and Adam Lambert, and you are as popular, and you are on a fucking yacht.
Because we're about to be spilling tea, and we're about to do a lot.
Nobody records shit unless it's a sex scene, and we're just trading that between each other. But nobody records shit to go on the internet. We just being gay out here.
Yeah.
We being rich. It's fucking a yacht. I'm me. You're you. Let's just fucking do that. Why in the fuck is Adam Lambert and Sam Smith on a yacht? Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. It's on the internet. They're on a yacht.
And somebody
Adam Lambert or his assistant asks Sam Smith about Michael Jackson.
Oh, so there was an assistant present. Oh, yes. Wow.
Someone was holding the camera because Adam Lambert was here, Sam Smith was here, someone else was holding the camera.
East and West. Okay.
Yes. Someone else was holding the camera.
Someone in the Midwest was holding the camera.
Someone was holding the camera and recorded Sam Smith and saying, I really don't like Michael Jackson.
It was a Michael Jackson song playing in the background. And he said that he did not...
Brother, sister, Sam Smith, my love, you have not done enough.
Woo-hoo.
You have not been enough places. You have not achieved enough.
In what this charities do you donate to?
It don't fucking matter. He ain't done it. It's not enough. You have not done enough in your short lifetime, in your short gay ass motherfucking lifetime. And I feel like I needed to say this because straight people might have read him and had less license than me because I'm gay. and I'm gonna read his ass because I'm gay and he's gay, and if he won't smoke, he can pull up.
I dare you to tweet him that.
I would.
Y'all look for the tweet. Go to @TheSuperman on Twitter. Tweet. You got
Sam Smith. You don't have enough credibility to be talking about Michael Jackson and what you don't like about Michael Jackson. You got like 10 more albums to get out, and you got some more Diamond albums and some more Diamond singles to make before you can put Michael Jackson's name in your mouth. I'm sure there's plenty of other things that you can put in your mouth right now, but Michael Jackson's name is not one. I got the hint of racial.
Oh, you got all that? You received?
Oh, yeah.
Because y'all know the girls do like to throw it around. Are you serious with it, or are you just throwing it?
No, I was very serious. I got the I got the hint that it was very racially intentioned that he was talking that way about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is the king of pop. Michael Jackson is the reason that people like Sam Smith are popular in the type of music that they make. And for you to say that you don't like Michael Jackson, like, who do you like? Who do you look up to? Who are your mentors? Who are your pioneers? What do you mean you don't like Michael Jackson and you make this same type of music? Like, if you made rock music, and not even if you made rock music, because Michael Jackson made rock music. If you make country music, I'd be like, okay, that's not one of your forefathers. I understand that. But in pop music, in the lane that you make music, Michael Jackson is your forefather. What the fuck do you mean you don't like Michael Jackson? Tell me why. Tell me what is it about Michael Jackson that you don't like? What are we missing here? I don't understand. And also I'm side-eyeing the fuck out of Adam Lambert because he was also there and didn't speak the fuck up because you yourself are also a culprit. Where does your music come from? Where did Elvis get this shit from? Because if Elvis was your forefather, where the fuck do you think Elvis stole the shit from?
Oh, wow. You just about to go and put that out there. It's not even Black History Month.
So, if Elvis stole music from Michael Jackson and you stole music from Elvis, shouldn't you be grateful at this point? So I just absolutely was not here for it. I was very appalled to see it. I didn't want to see it from either of them. I liked both of them. I still like their music. I don't like them personally at this point until they can explain it. But
rectify.
But it's highly disrespectful. And y'all really need to explain it. Y'all need to get your PR girls on it.
Well, like being drunk on a yacht is not the whole place to give a full dissertation about why I don't like Michael Jackson music, especially when I've been drinking and I'm on a yacht.
But also don't let people.
But it's also not the
me.
place to be recorded and being in a professional setting. So, wow, that was also not the right place to say that if you felt that way. But also, Sam Smith, you have 2 albums out, like 1, 2. So, Sam Smith, be careful with that. I am very strong in my view that I don't like Michael Jackson either, but it's also because of the R. Kelly effect. I don't like the allegations of the child molestation, and that even as a gay person, I know a lot of. Well, no, not really, because the straight black women are still like, Girl Black Panties album sent me up. First of all, it was on like 2 good songs on Black Panties album from R. Kelly. But Michael Jackson has so much great music. And even if you don't like Michael Jackson as a person, wow, his musical influence, you cannot deny. So I do say, like, I don't like Michael Jackson, but it's because I don't like the child molestation allegations against him. And even as a gay man, I still don't want people touching children. It's so much grown boy pussy and so much grown dick you can play with. There's no reason to touch a child. That's just my own personal Michael Jackson gripe. But when it comes to his music, especially when you're only on your second album, woo, girl, you don't want to shake the table over there. You don't want to shake that table. That's not the table you want to shake, or the table you want to give bad service. So I mean, I'm not here for it. because there was not the right place, the right time, the right setting. You weren't allowed to give a effective response to why you feel like there was not even. I mean, like even on 4 shots of tequila, there's not. Even on 4 drinks of bourbon, there's not. There wasn't the right place to even bring that opinion up.
Yeah, I've been on many yachts, and I don't let
people I don't like. I
don't let people record a lot of things that I've done.
I'm gonna go sit in my corner.
I can remember being on a yacht once upon a time. And I was eating this boy's booty, and someone.
Wow. Was I there? I wasn't there for this.
No, you were on you were on the yacht, but you weren't there at the time. Remember, I called heat. I called heat for it. So I was eating this boy's booty.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Mm-hmm. And so I was eating this boy's booty.
We were working. We're working.
I was working. I was definitely working.
Literally working.
I was working this tongue. And somebody else recorded the video and put the video on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
It was not my proudest moment, but I learned from there on that whatever the fuck I do on yachts. I do outside the range of cameras. And I don't understand why the fuck Sam
Smith. And don't be on your second album when you have your second album gave.
I don't understand why Sam Smith and Adam Lambert have not got that lesson
your second album.
So if I can be eating ass and have learned that lesson, surely you should have as well.
That's it for Hot Topics.
That is all.
You guys make sure you follow us on patreon.com/here4pod. We're putting up a 15-minute bonus clip this week. We talked about wine and dinner wines, dessert wines, and is somebody gay? Somehow the conversation went between beets and Jerusalem artichokes. We talked about so much, of course, because we're classy. We talk about wine and which vegetables we like, and also what we like to do on Saturday nights. And it's tentatively titled Pick a Box, so hopefully when it goes live, it'll be titled that. But patreon.com/here4pod for a minimum of $1 a month. You can support this podcast. Y'all want to know when we're doing a live show, when we're going to get on Facebook Live and Instagram Live, and who will top and who will bottom. Look, you need to pay us for that type of information.
Wow.
Because I could be like a strict top this week. Limited time only. Coupon expires on 8/17. You wouldn't know if you're not on a Patreon.
That sounds like a very fake
Look
Groupon.
at me being a strict top.
That's a Groupon. Don't
I'm
get
like,
that Groupon.
shit, I need to look up like the characteristics of a strict top. I need to research this. But that's all I had. This week in social studies, I wanted to do find my note. I'm like the person we watched last night on YouTube. It says Icebreaker Rewind. We do amazing with our icebreakers this week. Well, all the time. And we're going to do a August 2018 update to some of our icebreak answers. We've impersonated each other for like 15 seconds. Listening back to that was a hoot. We've confessed our favorite porn categories and who we look at it in those categories and so much. So in the Writings on His Walls episode, we discussed name one straight person you want to turn gay and one gay person you want to turn straight. August 2018. What's your answer to that?
As I said at the top of the episode, Mahershala Ali is gonna be my future baby daddy / baby mama.
Okay.
So, if he's not gay yet, I'd like to give him an application. Mm-hmm. Someone gay that I would turn straight. Sam Smith at this moment. I would definitely give her up to the what the fuck was that on Dave Chappelle? The race.
Yeah, the race delegation, whatever it was called.
Yeah. Girl, I'll give her
Can
up
we
right
trade,
now.
Girl? Let's trade.
I will trade her over to the straights right now because the fuck you mean, Michael Jackson, you don't like. Okay.
L-Y.
Michael Jackson made your lane.
What's this guy's name? It's Cash something.
Oh, Cash.
Cash De Niro.
Cash De Niro / Cash Lyrics.
At this point, I want to see Cash Lyrics as a heterosexual. Gabriel said I would like to turn straight.
How?
He sings now. Look, he does live performances now.
You want
in his baseball attire, and like
you wanted to see him put his penis in a vagina?
He's topping now.
No,
in his only you still appreciate him as bottom of the year. Cash De Niro is doing so much right now, being hashtag mask dom, and I
dom. Sorry.
Look, it was a video today. Like, look at him owning this video of this bottom kissing him in the mouth. The current caption says, "Taste Them Tuesday with Mark LeBon and Fly Guy Chi-Chi." Look.
I saw the video.
Which is the Cash what? Cash
De Niro and
Cash De Niro. Oh, he was sniffing some draws.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look, Cash is being masked.
All right.
And of course, the straight person I would like to turn gay any day of the week is Mr. Marcus Castro. My own personal.
I wouldn't know what his new porn is because apparently he's recording new porn, but it's nowhere on my Vista. And I'm like, can y'all fix this?
Y'all gotta get behind that paywall. OnlyFans.com/Mr. Marcus.
I'm not paying for everybody's OnlyFans.
And then some girls got just 4 fans, and I'm like, this is 3 websites, and my credit card is gonna be charged a lot of money, and let's just.
Whoever, if you are a subscriber to this podcast and you would like to gift us anything, can you gift us the OnlyFans/Just Fans of Mr. Marcus? So
you want to watch Mr. Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I want to see. Can you send us your username and password so I can just do some research for future episodes?
Well, my birthday next week, so do it for me. My birthday.
I want to do some research for future episodes.
Send me $20 on Cash App so I can afford to go get it for myself in the past. The second question says, on the special sauce episode, we did the BFF test. We played this or that, and we gave our answer at the same time. So, 1, 2, we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, we're going to give our answer. Okay. It says strip club or open bar. 1, 2, 3.
Open bar.
Yeah, I just feel like our answer's going to be the same. Chest or ass.
Ass.
1, no, 1, 2, 3. We're supposed to do the 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, shit.
Beyonce or Toni Braxton. 1, 2, 3.
You ain't said nothing.
I was gonna
Toni Braxton.
Right. Okay. Well, I was gonna say Beyonce this time. And on the episode special sauce, I was like, I really like them both. And the last time
I'm in the mood.
But Beyonce is on tour right now, and she just brought out that Versace outfit and performed ape shit with the full choreography, and it was bedazzled, and it was
in the full
everything.
Rap.
And Beyonce just gave
again
me so much.
Queen of Rap. Like I said, like 2 episodes ago, there's one Queen of Rap right now, and her name is not Nicki Minaj.
And the last time I said, when it was Beyonce or Toni Braxton, I said Toni Braxton, but this time I'm really feeling Beyonce right now. I love them both with all my heart. I love you. I heard Anita Baker's slang right now on her farewell tour. The next one says, on the positive people being negative episode, what advice would you give the person dating your ex right now?
Which ex?
I don't know. This is the question. This your question. What advice would you give the person dating your ex right now?
It ain't going nowhere, girl. Good luck.
My advice would be, it's just gonna be some dick. It's gonna be some dick. It's gonna be some amazing dick. But yeah, so that's it. All right, moving on. Dro or Daniel in the Snapper
Dro.
The Snapper Booty. Oh, I was supposed to do my introduction first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In the Snapper Booty episode, we asked Dro or Daniel, and you said Dro. All right. In the Are You My Man episode, where you wore that nice shirt on our Instagram and people loved it. I think that was our most liked photo on Instagram. I believe. I'm not sure. In the Are You My Man episode, you asked, name an adult problem that life did not prepare you for.
So I have to name another one?
It's the August 2018 update. If you have a different answer.
An adult problem that life has not prepared me for. Girl, taxes.
Woo! Oh, same.
I don't know why the fuck I went through like 14, 15 years of school.
Yep.
And there was no class on taxes.
Not even a
why? Like this shit is important for the rest of your life. Yeah. And you gave me classes about calculus that I will never fucking use.
Trig.
What in the fuck? Why the fuck do I not have a class on taxes that I have to pay every year of my
go to jail if I don't get this right.
Adult life?
I need to know what I'm doing.
And I don't. And I still don't. I am 30 plus and I still don't know how to do this shit right. I blame you. The school system.
I blame you. Who's that about literacy? All right now. Yeah, because I'm currently making monthly payments because, child, I own my name on the internet. And so that comes with additional taxes and things. So shout out to the tax girl. The next one says, give me 5. In the Where's the Good Box episode, we played the Give Me 5 game where you have to list 5 things without saying the word So for your challenge, let me open my thing so I can...
How many times have you said that before?
Oh, let me open my thing. I don't do it often, Daddy. Name 5 songs from Beyonce's first album, Dangerously in Love.
Dangerously in Love.
They said she didn't have one hit on her album. She had 5, so what are those 5?
Crazy in Love.
Okay.
The one with Luther Vandross.
You said great.
Fuck!
Thanks, you lost. Yes, I got your ass back because I lost horribly. You was like, name 5 singles with the name B, and I was like, Beyonce and bitch, I lost on the first one.
So you lost worse than me then.
Go listen to the episode. iPod, help me. The name of the episode was...
You have an iPod?
iPad, wow. Where's the Good Box? Where I lost horribly to that. But the 5 hits on Beyonce's first album was Crazy in Love, Naughty Girl, Baby Boy, Me, Myself, and I, and Dangerously in Love. 5 hits. The girl said she didn't have 1 hit on her album. Hey, man, come on, Beyonce. Give me 5.
The Luther Vandross one was a hit to me, too, so...
Yeah. Next, it says, on the Fully Verse Top episode, which is the most confusing title of any... You are the title king, and I've never understood the Fully Verse Top title, but...
It's a thing. It really is a thing.
Fully Verse Top. On that episode, you said, if you had to be fully versed in a porn scene, which porn star would you pick?
Phoenix Fellington.
Who could... Oh, wow.
Off top.
I don't even know. Beyonce?
Woo!
I think I gave the same answer.
No, that young man, he already knows. We've chatted. We've had a couple talks.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
What y'all talk about? The weather?
No.
If he like beats or red wine?
He already knows. He
like
Phoenix
beats.
Fellington. So if you don't know who the fuck Phoenix Fellington is, ooh shit, girl. Okay. Got tongue tied. Look him up on Twitter. Like you can see his work on Twitter.
I'm gonna tap that ass. I'm looking on my Vista right now. Let me go to my personal profile and go look through my collections. I don't even know. I wrote this down, but if I had to be fully versed, I don't know. These girls can't top me. I don't even. Oh my gosh.
Hot Rod. That's for you.
No, not with the implant. No thanks. Oh, Cream Pie Compilation 8. Everybody in that video could top me, but I think that's all straight boys.
So we have not talked about prep this episode. So please, everyone, if you have not checked out your local prep providers, please check out your prep providers. Thanks.
PrepSquadDC.org. Amen. So I'm just going to move on because I don't have an answer. Well, I can't move on. I have to give an answer. Who could top me? I love Excel. Like, I love watching Excel top, but I hate watching him bottom. But, I mean, if I'm doing it and I can get part of my fantasy, I guess I just have to make the other part come true.
No comment.
I agree.
No
I'm congruent with your... I'm trying to say cunt something.
You trying to say cunt?
I don't know. Let's see, we got like 2 or 3 more. It says, give me 5 if you have to be fully versed. Oh, this is the last one. In the Fighting at Pride episode, it says, name 1 act of self-care you've done in the last week, which is self-care is so important.
Definitely detachment.
Mm-hmm.
Detaching yourself from things that trigger you is extremely important. And I will even say that that's my mental health key for this week because shit, why not? Yeah, definitely detach yourself. You can't fight every battle in the moment of the battle.
All the time.
And so sometimes you have to detach and say, I'm going to come back to that battle and battle it next week or battle it tomorrow or battle it next month. So detachment.
One thing I did, I went to my favorite bar and I ordered hot wings and I had a beer. I can't even tell y'all how important it is for me to have party wings. It is very, like my Instagram bio says, tequila, party wings, and Beyonce. I woke up, I was like, bitch, I'm craving party wings right now. And I went to the bar that I knew had the party wings I like. And I had a beer. And I don't think I had a tequila that time. But like, bitch, I got what I needed. Got this self-care for me. So shout out to that. What's going on in sexual health this week? Shout out to social studies. Because I was real heavy talking about Alzheimer's and all the other serious stuff. I was like, I need to do something light. Something fun. So let us know what you guys thought of this week's social studies segment down in the comments.
Absolutely. This week in sexual health, I wanted to talk about something I think I brushed over at least once before, but the pull-out method is extremely...
The who?
Pull-out method is extremely common in both gay and straight sex practices, and it shouldn't be.
Is it in gender non-binary, gender fluid relationships? Do the people pull out?
In all the above. And so oftentimes in straight situations, people feel like they're going to prevent STIs, STDs, and pregnancy by not having an orgasm in someone if you're a male, and if you're a female, saying, okay, I'm not going to let him have an orgasm in me, and everything's going to be okay. And everything is absolutely not going to be okay if you are going by the the pull-out method. So one, STIs are absolutely still transmittable through pull-out method sex. So meaning
herpes,
having sex without condoms and bodily fluids are still being exchanged. So from the female to the male, from the male to the female, or from the male to 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 the male.
Yeah.
To all the males, especially if you're doing all the males.
Yeah. Oh, this is the less call shot.
Gather yourself. This includes HIV, this includes chlamydia, this includes gonorrhea, and also pregnancy if this is a male to female sexual exchange. Syphilis and herpes are also easily passed through these types of sex, including, I'm going to just put the head in, because is the skin-to-skin interaction where syphilis and herpes can happen. So, please remember that if you're going to do these things, to be vaccinated against everything that you can be vaccinated against, and to practice with people that you trust the most. You cannot just be in a club, just be at the bar,
having sex in the bathroom,
just be having sex in the bathroom, just be on the yacht with Adam Lambert,
not on the yacht,
and expect for him to just put it in and pull it out and everything to be okay. Pre-cum can contain sperm. Pulling out does not prevent pregnancy or STIs or STDs. If you are trying to prevent those things, make sure that you use condoms and or PrEP in the cases that you are having those types of interactions. That is sexual health this week.
Do we go to listener letters or songs for our souls? I forget which one is next.
Do we have any letters?
Oh, child. Instagram today was off the charts.
The best one. Just the best one.
Send us your listener questions to hereforitpod@gmail.com or to any inbox where you can find us on the internet. We gave y'all a lot this week, so I'm just only going to do 2 or 3 from the Instagram, and then I'm going to do the rest of them for the rest. All right. Okay. Nope. Those are new. Wow, I didn't see those. Nope. That one's kind of crazy. And All right. The one you commented on, it says, "How do you help a friend get over a breakup?" Tamir_says said that on the Instagram. You put all these. I got something to say. You put up like the church finger. So it's like, what did those church fingers? It says Tamir says, and then it's you with all these one fingers pointing up. What does that mean?
Thank you so much for the question, Tamir. I think the best way to help a friend get through a breakup is to know that it's going to take some time. Mm-hmm. Like no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter anything that goes on, sometimes it's just going to take some time. Mm-hmm. And then after that, you allow them an opportunity to vent. And then again, the best recourse of getting over an old man is to get under a new one.
I am MJ Moore wrote, in regards to health, is undetectable the new negative on dating apps? And is cancer the new name we are using for HIV? History repeating itself. That's not a complete sentence. But is cancer the new name for HIV? When you have HIV, you're most susceptible to all the variations of cancer. So saying that you have cancer, HIV could possibly be the thing that compromised your immune system where you were more likely to be diagnosed. But in regards to health, is undetectable the new negative on dating apps?
Absolutely. I really wish that I was reporting some like fucking
groundbreaking
fake news that is in the current.
I can say this, they gonna believe it.
But no, absolutely it is, because we already know that 1 in 2 black gay men are in the possibility of contracting HIV. Mm-hmm. That's what I was trying to get
per the CDC.
1 in 2 black gay men, and so if we're just talking in the black gay men sphere, a lot of that means that there are HIV positive men out there, and they're trying to soften the blow of being HIV positive by saying, I'm HIV positive, but it's untransmittable, and I'm undetectable. I'm like,
research shows I'm undetectable, so I can say I'm undetectable and you'll believe I won't give you the virus, but am I still supposed to ask for your paperwork? I mean, like, how do I know that you can say that you're undetectable, but without seeing your paperwork? In the girls,
it's not even seeing your paperwork,
the way the food stamp program working out. Girls fake their paperwork on.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you can't even just see paperwork. Like girls, they've been studying credit cards for like 50 years now.
This is one of the favorite pastimes.
Like paperwork is easy to fake and fraud. Go to the doctor with the nigga. That's how you know whether he undetectable or not. If you go to the doctor with the nigga, y'all get tested together. You know his doctor know who you are. That's when you know the nigga is really undetectable or not. And that is when you can talk to me about untransmittable.
But I gotta take off work.
Sure. Take off work for half a day to certify whether your health is going to be okay for the next 20 to 30 years. Absolutely.
Well, take the whole gay relationships at max. A lot of them only last 2 years. 2.5.
But getting something transmitted to you is going to affect you for the rest of your life.
That sounds like a word. All right.
So take the half a day off. Go with the nigga to the doctor. Make sure that he is undetectable, like he said he was undetectable. And y'all practice serodiscordant sex appropriately. You can be negative and be fucking a positive person who is undetectable, taking their medication, living life healthy, and not be worried about shit. Or you can be out in the streets fucking everybody and just hoping when they say that they are undetectable that they are when they aren't.
The song for my soul this week is Don Richard, Aubrey O'Day, and Shannon Bex announced that they are getting back together for the DK3 reunion tour. I was at work at like 2 o'clock. What, really? That was shade. That was just like you needed to cough because you just coughed into my face. Anyway, so cover your mouth. You are a nurse. You're supposed to know to cover your mouth when you coughing, even in July and August.
That shit sounded very infectious when you said it. It sounded like a disease. Who's getting together?
So the song for my soul this week is "Tell Me" from their DK3 album, because I would really like to see this performed live. I have not felt the compassion to go look to see if they're coming to Washington D.C. yet, but
so you're
I'm going to look that up. I'm going to, no, it's just that today was so busy. Then they took so yesterday I had wrapped up all my laundry to go to the laundry room in my apartment, and then like it was no washers and dryers down there. They was like, oh yeah, it was a note on the door. Hey, we're taking all the washers out today, and we'll put all the new washers and dryers in tomorrow because we got a new contract. I was like, bitch, I want to do laundry on Monday. I didn't want to do laundry on Tuesday. Woo! The ghetto. Well, I don't live in the ghetto. The rent's too damn high. Anyway, main point. Song for my soul. Shit. Focus. I'm about to trigger it.
Wow.
Tell Me. It's about giving it twat up. You know, like, sir, I like the way things are going, and I'm about to vocalize how I would like to give you these things. I would like for you in return to vocalize how you're going to give me some things. And let's have a body party. What's the song for your soul this week?
With the current news of the Queen of Soul being on hospice care, it really, I don't know, it took me.
And Nicki Minaj bragging this week on her new album, Queen, like, oh, I just beat you. Wow.
Well, that was before the Queen of Soul fell ill. But that has nothing to do with the artistry of my Detroit sister.
5 decades, 6 decades career. You hear me?
Aretha Franklin. Again, I've met her before. I used to go to the same church. Aretha Franklin very much reminds me of my own mother. And that's why the story like impacted me so much. When I heard it this morning, I was like, oh my God. Like, I mean, like you expect some of these older icons, legends to be like on their way out sometime soon. Like
Stephanie Mills got to arguing with the girls about the Michael Jackson situation. Stephanie Mills came out. I was like, wow.
Nothing to do with Aretha Franklin, and that was cute for her. But Aretha Franklin, the legend, the icon, the Queen of Soul, again, it just, I don't know, it just really touched me differently than I've seen other people when they're like might be on the way out. But anyway, the song for my soul this week is What You Want, Baby, I Got It. What you need, don't you know I got it? All I'm asking is for a little respect.
All right now.
Just for a little respect when I get home. Just a little bit. Hey, baby. When you get home. In 1967, Miss Aretha Franklin dropped that iconic song that is still reverberates throughout our millennium. And it's absolutely the song for my soul this week. RESPECT. What does it mean to me? And what does it mean to you? She asked for respect in 1967 when girls didn't have no goddamn respect, and she was a black woman asking for respect. RESPECT is the song for my soul this week. Aretha Franklin. Forever and will always be the Queen of Soul. There will be never another. I celebrate her in this moment. So she's a song for my soul. RESPECT. Aretha Franklin.
This week's episode is brought to you by Rumperjack. Do not forget that prices start at $39.99, and the reviews are better than reading the comments on Lipstick Alley. Rumperjack's material quality is superb. Fit is spectacular, and if you have any concerns, you can exchange your romper within 10 days. Go to rumperjack.com and enter promo code here for it for 20% off. Again, go to rumperjack.com and enter promo code here for it and get 20% off your purchase right now.
Outstanding.
Time for Let's Go.
It's not. It's time for Here For It.
Oh, shit.
Or not.
I really wanted to move past my Here For It. You go first.
So, for the last 7 or 8 weeks, I was absolutely here for things.
You are. And you can continue the streak. You can continue the streak right now. Now's the chance.
No.
Guiding Light, no soap opera.
Sorry about it. Unfortunately, I'm at
General Hospital, what you about to serve the girls.
Yeah. I'm not here for something this week, and unfortunately, I'm not here for either individuals accompanying this story. So, in politics, there's a lot going on between the current president of the United States, quote unquote,
snooze,
and Omarosa, who
and her 2 last names.
I'm not even.
What are those 2 last names? No one cares.
Fuck ever. But what I'm absolutely not here for is the president of the United States calling a black woman a dog. So, in any of her practices and any of her talking and any of her, she's just like, she's not great. She's not a good person. And, in social media, in TV, it's just like, she's not a good lawyer. She's like, that's her job technically. She's not been a good person for a long time. Omarosa Manigault, whatever the fuck her last name is. Yes, Newman. She's not been a good person for a long time. But I cannot stand by a white man calling a black woman a dog. Even if I don't like that black woman. Mm-hmm. And I don't like that black woman. Mm-hmm. I really don't like that black woman. But this instance allows me to pity her and to see her.
Still not buying the book.
I'm not going to buy the book.
Don't get it misconceived.
I would really would like her to release all these audio tapes. Like, just release all that shit. Especially if he's saying the N-word on tape. Mm-hmm. It's not going to impact me. It's probably not going to impact his voters. But I still want to hear it. But him calling her a dog on the internet today and not being castrated by conservatives that pretend to want conservative conversations to go on is very telling to me. I'm absolutely not here for it. I couldn't believe that he would even stoop to that level to call a black woman a dog, a fucking animal. Someone that you hired, somebody that you trusted, you lauded all her accomplishments. She was so great and she was the representative to the black community for you, and now she's a fucking lying dog. I don't even call my dogs like that. So I'm absolutely not here for it. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's all over fucking CNN. It's all over everything. Go find it. You can look it up. But it was atrocious for the president of the United States to be calling a black woman a dog.
He tweeted it. Yeah.
I'm not here for it.
This week, okay, so, I texted you earlier, and I was like, oh my God, Issa Rae did an interview with the Breakfast Club, and I know that they, banned, but, can I watch this Issa Rae Breakfast Club interview, and you not hold it against me?
No.
I really want to watch Breakfast Club interviews. Why are y'all such trash? Ugh. So I watched the rumor report today because with all the Nicki drama going on, with Nicki Minaj against DJ Self, DJ Envy gave his view on if Nicki Minaj would be banned during The Breakfast Club, the most popular morning show in America, The Breakfast Club. DJ Envy spoke on if Nicki Minaj's music would be banned from being played during their show, which is 7 to 10 when people are trying to wake up in the morning and get their day going. If the Breakfast Club doesn't play Nicki Minaj music due to DJ Envy doesn't like her relationship with DJ Self, he was like, DJ Envy was like, this is another relationship with another New York DJ. He gave his opinion. He thinks Cardi B is the hottest rapper out. But DJ Self is also the DJ who pushed Cardi B to join Love and Hip Hop New York, which propelled Cardi B to becoming his opinion is biased. It's his opinion. It's biased, but it's his opinion. And so for her to make it about, oh, I wouldn't do a listen to DJ Self on Hot 10 blah, blah, blah. No, it wasn't about. Were you really going to do it anyway? When you know that DJ Self is backing Cardi, you know who DJ Self is. I mean, you know what you would. Nicki Minaj, you weren't gonna do it. No way. Whatever you won't give him a hug. She was like, I hate some where my hug type of niggas ass said. DJ Self asked me for a hug and blah blah blah. Then asked me for a drop. No, blah stuff things. In that same audio clip, Angela Yee was reporting the rumor report where, according to Bossip.com, the unnamed male accuser against Usher, who says that he had a sexual encounter with Usher at a massage spa, and Usher gave him herpes. So Angela Yee does her report. According to Bossip.com, Usher has 30 days to relinquish his medical records due to this unnamed guy who claims Usher gave him herpes or exposed him to herpes. I don't think he has herpes. I think Usher exposed him to herpes. And the case is set for February the 19th. So then, of course, it becomes open for Envy and Charlamagne's responses. And Charlamagne says, this is not the way that he wanted to find out that Usher is homosexual. Sis, Charlamagne, you don't get to decide how someone comes out. You don't get to decide how someone tells their story. You don't get to decide none of it. If Usher exposes your unnamed person, aka John Doe, to herpes, and he has to, by his legal rights, request Usher's medical records, then that's the way. And I'm sorry. I'm not seriously sorry that Usher didn't get to sit down with you or come down to the Breakfast Club and reveal it to you exclusively so you could market it for your radio show. But yeah, Charlamagne, you don't get to dictate how someone comes out or how someone is brought out. If Usher exposed me to herpes and I'm trying to get my things dead, because the way they say herpes is incurable and you're gonna eat pills every day for the rest of your life, and somebody's got to pay their copay, and somebody's got to pay those medical bills, and having herpes increases your risk of all types of cancers. So if Usher exposed me to that and my health is at risk, I'm not sorry that it's not the way that Charlamagne wanted to be notified that Usher has herpes. I'm not sorry about that, and I'm not here for it. Quote, heterosexual, end quote, black men, get it together. .org, .gov, .mil, and .out of my face. Because you can get all them other, like .club and .other thing, .out of my face. Bye.
All the more reason to not even listen to the Breakfast Club.
I wanted to hear what DJ Envy wanted to say.
And then you heard it, and now you're still not here for
I'm still
the
mad.
bullshit that they say on the fucking show.
I'm still
all
mad.
the more reason to not listen to the shit.
Do not listen to the Breakfast Club. The shit is problematic. Woo! It's time for our last call. I need a drink. Now is the time.
I don't know what these bottoms don't listen to me.
Last call.
If you've not heard of the show before, again, we take a shot. We do our last call to great things. And so we're doing our last call. Make sure you do one with us as well. My last call is to Jacked.
Oh my God.
Jacked is back online.
Amen.
And I now have a greater chance of finding a baby mama or a baby daddy.
Is it updated? What did they do? I don't even know.
Nothing at all. Oh. It looks the exact same thing.
Some stuff on the back end.
It looks the exact same way that it did before they cut the shit off. So again, if you are a hoe or at least hoe-ish, you knew that Jack went down this morning 8 a.m. And you did not get that bitch back until 2 p.m. And they meant 2 p.m. sharp.
Shout out to that, because companies don't always do that.
They meant 2 p.m. sharp. They didn't mean 1:30, because I checked at 1:30 and it was not.
It was not 1:47.
They didn't mean 1:45.
1:53.
1:45. It was not back up. They meant 2 fucking p.m. Eastern Standard Time and not a second earlier, bitch. And it's my last call because thank you for being back up. Because now I can talk to the other gays in my area that may or may not be looking for dick. And so I'm excited about that. And that's my last call.
Woo. My last call this week is to the gay documentary When the gay documentary When the Beat Drops that came on Logo this week, and I watched it. It followed black gay men in the South, starting in the late 80s, early 90s, when this guy was in the band and he was infatuated with seeing the girls in front of the band. Are they called like majorettes, flag girls, those types of girls? And they were doing their fish dancing. And then he went to Atlanta in the early 90s and saw that other men were also infatuated with what was going on with the female dancers associated with the band. And they decided to make a group and started bucking. And now it's called jsett, in the same way going to balls is now called the Kiki scene. But they started bucking, which...
Kiki, do you love me?
Oh my gosh, Kiki got hit. Kiki, a lot of girls did get hit when they were trying to do the Kiki challenge. But shout out to When the Beat Drops documentary that aired on Logo. Of course, I will do my best to find a place to link it in the description. But logotv.com, I'm sure it'll be on the front page because Logo spent a lot of money to get their documentary. They bought it from like one of the festivals. It showed somewhere, then Logo turned around and bought it. I was like,
Sundance.
Yes, it showed at Sundance. It was popular at Sundance, and the girls Logo bought it. So shout out to When the Beat Drops out here shaking wigs and leaving the edges intact.
Of course.
My last call this week. That is this week's episode. Follow the show on the internet, especially Instagram, especially Twitter, especially Facebook,
especially Rent Boy.
Oh wow. Especially Patreon. patreon.com/herforpod. My name is Ronald Matters. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters, and of course, RonaldMatters.com.
My name is Mahershala Ali's husband. Follow me on his LinkedIn page, and we will be...
And his IMDb, because I'm sure you got an IMDb Pro account.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can follow us as we move on into Happily
on Rotten Tomatoes as we continue to slay.
Married Bliss. And that's Mahershala, A-L-I, Ali. Please tune in next week for Here For a Podcast, where we will be more prolific, we'll be more gay, and we will be more black.
A little bit more gay. Just a little bit.
Bye.